Hi, Aqua Gang. I'm going to do a bonus reading for you guys. This is good for the Sun, Rising Moon, and Venus sign of Aquarius. It is a general message, though, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to the website to schedule a live one-on-one reading is in the description below. I wanted to do a bonus reading for you guys this week. I was going to do it on Friday, but I won't have time because Friday's Christmas, and I swore to God that I would take 2 whole days off. And you guys got the most views out of the air signs. I've been reading for a lot of Aquarius lately. I've been reading about Aquarius people lately. So I'm feeling that Uranus vibe right now. Wanted to see what energy I could pick up on for you guys. What came out of the tarot to start everything was the world. When I start with the world or the fool or the ace, like an ace, I read all in the upright. So cycles ending, wrapping up this year, trying to go through a portal. I think you're doing a lot of life review. This is the tectonic breath, that pause between one cycle and the next. And we do a lot of thinking about the last cycle that we just wrapped up. And the catalyst for this is the hangman. Some of you have been dealing with a Pisces or a fixed sign. I think that you guys are the reason you're at the world here with an ending is that you have come to a level of acceptance and enlightenment about something. You're seeing something differently. You're surrendering. You're letting go to the divine. I think you're accepting something for what it is. I think it's a little bit difficult for you, though, because I have the Eight of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So, some negative thoughts surrounding a cycle that has come to an end. But I think the reason the world is here is that not that you've been forced to let something go, but that this hangman, I just feel this level of acceptance with the world here with the hangman. They wanted me to use the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck for you guys. They wanted 6 cards. 6 is a pivotal point in the tarot. So moving out of conflict, loss, and change. So, kind of in a transition, I can see that you're still stressed out about some stuff. What came out of the Seven Energies Oracle deck is a burst of magic in reverse, but a higher view in the upright, open to discoveries in reverse, birds of a feather in reverse, feeling the world upright, and time machine in the upright. I do think that you need to take an overview perspective and take a look at the bigger picture in a situation. And I do think that you're trying to, but I feel like you're relatively uninspired right now. I think you're waiting for a burst of magic to come. And I think you're kind of realizing it's not, there's not magic to be gained, and a manifestation isn't taking place for me right now. You're just paused and trying to surrender and get out of your head about something. I think your guides want you to be open to new discovery, but you seem to be struggling with it. I think at this moment, you're just trying to take an overview effect of a situation. Some of you are connecting to another air sign, possibly, but I do associate the owl with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Birds of a feather in reverse tells me some of you are rethinking your soul tribe, or perhaps a person that you thought was akin to you is not. When feeling the world comes out, it comes with a warning. It tells me that you're feeling very, very sensitive right now. Watch out for experiencing feelings of being empathic. That can sometimes lead to codependency. I think you're feeling very, very emotional right now, but feeling the world is about needing to be sensitive, but also possibly feeling other people's feelings. This is an extraordinary gift to have, but sometimes for an empath and a highly sensitive person, we tend to put other people's feelings before our own. So watch for that. Make sure you're feeling your feelings first. And with the time machine, it's really important that you stay in the present moment. The time machine comes out when we are very, not impatient, but she really seems to want to know what someone else is feeling. And she's feeling the feelings of others around her. And it's making her want to see what will happen in the future. I see you sort of wanting to go back and forth between the future and the past. It's very important to try and stay in the present moment right now. I think that you're just coming to some realizations about something, and it's creating some negative thoughts. You are trying to surrender and let it go. I think it's just making it difficult for you to move forward and discover more. I think it's hitting you pretty hard. This time machine in the world and the hangman are heavy life review. So just work on getting out of your head. They wanted me to use the tea leaf oracle. They just wanted 3 cards for you. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. That's great. But then shield came out. You need to defend yourself. So there's something that you're still feeling insecure about. You may feel challenged in some way right now, moving out of December into January. Something seems to be making you feel trapped in your head to a degree. You seem to be worried. So I don't know if you actually do need to defend yourself or not. Maybe your guides are saying keep your boundaries up, but don't be paranoid about it. Don't overthink it. There is someone around you that you need to be careful of, though. But your guides really, they're saying it's time to go out and have some fun, Aquarius. There are lots of new opportunities and possibilities available to you now if you can just take a higher view and move away from the relationships that are not working for you. We all want to be with birds of a feather, not people that aren't right for us and don't bring out the best of us. Watch for being extra sensitive and empathic right now. Again, that can lead to putting other people's feelings before your own. But you guys are usually really good about not doing that. Oh gosh, you're one of the most independent signs. And I love you guys. So let's see what's going on around you. Spirit channeling for Aquarius. What are the messages for Aquarius at this time? What's in the deep past? The moon and the sun. Wow. 7 of Pentacles. You are doing a lot of life review, Aquarius. Lots of duality here. 1 minute you feel lost and it's like you're vague and in the moonlight and things aren't as they seem. I think you really want clarity on a situation. And I think you're sitting here thinking about it, thinking about something a lot. I just heard, was this real or was it an illusion? Is what I'm seeing true or is what I'm feeling? It's like you need to strike a balance between what you see in the cold hard light of day and what that niggling feeling in your intuition is telling you. I notice he's furrowing his brow. I just heard, I'm not sure what to think. Not sure what to think. I think you waited for something to illuminate. You may still feel like in the past, I think I just heard racked your brain. I think you're just coming to a level of acceptance now. There was a lot of duality. Okay, what's happening deep within for Aquarius? Oh, it's too many cards. No, too many. What's happening deep within for Aquarius, please? Thank you. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. I have the 5 of Cups here as well. So there is some disappointment about a long-term commitment or family. Some of you are sad because you wanted to have a family and you do not. Or you just have some regrets and disappointments. It could have been about a marriage or a long-term commitment or family in general. What do they think about all the time? It's just some regrets. You can move past that. Interesting. I don't see the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles together very often. The Emperor, Aries energy here. Someone with a lot of control, the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are looking at getting a new job. Some of you are trying to level up and really get your shit together. This might be an emperor handing you something, a husband, a father. I see the emperor as this is your highest self saying it's really important to focus on new beginnings that manifest into the 3D. And this emperor is very logical and very practical. He also has a lot of control. What is coming in? What is the next action coming in for Aquarius? The Devil. And the 5 of Swords. Okay, whatever that is, you need to let that shit go. Some of you are pissed off at a Capricorn. There is something that you feel chained and bound to. Someone is mad at you or you are mad at them. This is, if anything's going to hold you back, it's this. Let the sun shine on what's really happening here. You may be letting something go and someone else is still wanting to control you in some way. Interesting. Someone's mad about being chained and bound to something. How does Aquarius see themselves? How do they see themselves? How do they see themselves? The Ace of Cups. You want new love, but you're worried about it. I also have a King of Swords here as well. That could be you. That could be someone that you're connecting to. This person might have offered you a cup of love or sent you a message or talked to you, and you are pissed off about it. I think you view this person as a lower energy. I think you view them as someone that's somewhat controlling. I think they stress you out. My goodness. You take control of the situation. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. There is a King of Swords and an Emperor inside all of us. You really just need to see this from a different point of view. What's happening in their environment? What are the hidden factors? The glaringly obvious problems are here. What are the hidden factors? Hidden factors, please. Ten of Swords. Something is hurting. 3 tens here, so lots of endings and transcendence. I think you're thinking about some of you have been through some major endings. I think that ultimately what drove you was towards a place of clarity and happiness and your higher self. But I think you're stewing and waiting for something here to happen. The return on the investment has not yet come in for you. And there's some stuff still plaguing you. How do you feel? How does Aquarius feel right now? The Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Some of you are working on a new job. Some of you are, knights are not tied down. They come and go as they please. They carve their way in the world. Some of you are trying to connect to a Capricorn, possibly a younger one, but I think you want to move forward and I think you want to take a slow and steady approach. I also think that you want some kind of a breakthrough that will lead to something positive. How else are they feeling? This is a weird reading. The Page of Pentacles. Some of you, this is about work or career. I have got a couple cards here that indicate career and skill development and manifestation here. Some of you will be starting something new in the new year where you develop a skill or you go back to school, you work on something, you write something, or you're in a place right now where you can move forward and start a cycle in your life that you know is good for you because that Ace of Swords is your ace, the Ace of Swords. You want clarity and you want a breakthrough, or someone wants a breakthrough with you in some way. Well, what's the final outcome? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're stressed out about it. You're stressed out about this new beginning. I don't know that you want it. Someone might be offering you some kind of a cup here, and you're like, no, or vice versa is happening. The Magician. There's somebody wants to manifest something that's been dead for a while. Interesting. I want to take a look at it a different way. I'm going to do a different kind of spread. There's a couple different things going on here. First of all, some of you are trying really hard to have a lot of control. You're trying to level up like the Emperor. I think you really want to be in charge of your life. Some of you, I think, are trying to work on personal development. And I think some of you have someone around you that you're not thrilled about. I see that you might be trying to move on from someone that you missed. How does Aquarius see themselves in a relationship, Spirit? There's the World and the Six of Cups. Okay, you guys are clearly recalling something or someone fondly. You have memories of love. How does Aquarius see themselves right now in a relationship? You're the Ten of Swords. Okay, so getting over really painful endings and you're trying to heal. There you are. You will recover from this. It's always darkest before the dawn. Show me a person across from them. What is that person showing them? This person stresses you out. There's anxiety about this person or this situation moving forward. You're really worried. Eight of Swords. Oh my gosh. Page of Swords. Okay. There's a lot of negative racing thoughts and anxiety and fear and worry. You are trying to heal from something. I think someone's very curious about you, or you're very curious. It's like you're paranoid about someone. This is a mirror of what you're feeling about a person. This is not them. This is all you. You're worried about moving forward. That's the shield. It's like it's hard for you to heal and move forward. Why are you feeling this way? Why are these feelings? What are the feelings attached to this in a relationship for Aquarius? The Two of Pentacles, you're not sure what to do. The Chariot, you want forward motion to a homecoming. You could be connecting to a Cancer. Some of you are thinking about moving and relocating, but you're not sure you have the funds or resources to do that. You're not sure how to make it happen. Some of you have a younger person, maybe another air sign, or someone that really likes swords. They're not too big and scary, though. This person might be curious about having a homecoming with you, or you with them. It might involve travel or relocation. How does a person around them feel about them? How does a person around them feel about them? The Five of Pentacles, they may tell you that they have money problems. The Page of Wands, I think that this person left you out in the cold and they're kind of blocking you right now. And I think that they are kind of exploring other things. You might be saying, hey, I kind of feel left out in the cold. Do you want to get together and talk here? With the Page of Wands kind of lighthearted, and they're the ones that are like, no, I don't think so. Or that could be reversed. What actions will take place? What will Aquarius do? What will Aquarius do here? The Moon. There's so much uncertain for you. I think that you're just trying to move on. How do you feel deep down? How do you feel deep down? The Eight of Cups. You know you have to walk away towards happiness and clarity. You really do want to go for new here. It's time to go out and have fun, new opportunities, but you need to defend yourself. I'm seeing all this paranoia that you feel like you need to defend yourself. Even though I see you moving on from something and trying to move towards stability, it's almost like a part of you is still making excuses for a person or a situation and trying to figure it out. But you're like, whatever, I'll never really understand what happened here anyways. I just have to move on to calmer waters and move away from all this anxiety and move towards something happy here with the Sun. Or you feel like they walked away from you and they just went off to somewhere happy, but I think that's what you're trying to do. If there's a person around them, how are they acting towards them? Because what I see you doing here is kind of stopping yourself. Like, okay, I don't know. Okay, I'll just get in the car and go out. Wait, I'm going to stay home instead. Oh, I'm feeling left out in the cold. I want to have fun and explore and be free-spirited. Oh my gosh, I blocked myself. I think you're getting yourself really worked up about something. I think this is a residual confusion from something that you're just trying to move on from. And I think you're having a hard time faking it till you make it. What if there's a person around them? Does anyone want to take action towards Aquarius? The Ace of Wands, here's the new opportunity coming for you. You need to wake from a slumber here. This is a singles reading. This is a singles reading. I'm not picking up on a person in the environment, really. Or if you are, if I am, I think this person isn't really getting what they need. If this is a person around you, they're not really getting what they need, or they're afraid to start new relationships. Maybe they are just coming out of a slumber and they're slow going as well. What is all the anxiety about? What is the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords? The Page of Pentacles. You are looking at something that's very important to you here. The Devil. Okay. Whatever you're looking at, it's not good for you, and you might need to let it go. Or you're just looking at a Capricorn. What is the Devil? The Six of Wands, someone that's ignoring you, but then comes back in and offers up some kind of a little apology. They are calculated. Well, I can see why you might be stressed out. Or it's like, if I actually manifest this and I actually put myself out there in a situation with dating or career or work, or something like that, and I just dip my toe in the water, I think you're afraid you won't be successful, but I think you really want to. For some of you, it's a skill development or a manifestation of like a new job opportunity or something like that. For others of you, it is a person that they're the devil. I think that you look at this and you kind of can't let it go, or they message you and it's freaking you out. I think that they ignore you and then, or like you're fine and then they try to get your attention. I think you're worried that they're manipulative. I think this person is very good with words too. What is the potential outcome? The Seven of Wands. I don't think you want to have anything to do with it. No, no, you don't. You are holding back. I think you remember this person fondly, but something about it just gives you pause. Like look at his face. He's just thinking about it here, and it's over. Justice has been served. The cycle is complete, Aquarius. Justice has been served. I think you guys are having a hard time moving forward. Now I see why you feel like you need to defend yourself. You may have a specific person in the environment that either you're trying to manifest that has issues, or they've tried to manifest you and they have issues. Someone feels the need to protect themselves. So definitely move towards the new possibilities. When the world comes again, I often see it as it's like a year in review for you. I think that you feel the need to protect yourself. I'm shocked that the Queen of Swords didn't come out. You did show up as the Emperor, like I'm on the right track. I am in control. I am a sovereign person. I think you feel the need to really hold back and have strength. Either that or somebody's being this way with you. This cycle is complete. You do have your fond memories of love, but I wouldn't dwell on it too much because your guides are saying this is done. Justice has been served. Or if some of you are thinking about going to court, or like a court, something about a restraining order or something that goes down in a court of law, it will take place. It either already has taken place and you need to let it stick, or it's not going to happen for a year from now. Try to stay in your present moment. Yes, you may feel like you're feeling other people's feelings. This is a slippery slope. Like I said, make sure you're feeling your feelings first. I see you having a hard time staying in the present moment. And you just need to accept that there's a relationship that you guys aren't birds of a feather. You're not going to get a burst of magic out of here. You really need to take a higher perspective on it at this time because you're not being open to discovery. You might just be hung up or stuck on a past relationship. These new opportunities are calling for you. Taste the grapes. Go through the new archways of possibility. You want to. You want to know why? Here's why. Because you're the star, baby. You will heal from this. You really will. Even if this is like injury or an accident or an illness and you're worried, you will heal. You are the hope for humanity, after all. The hope for advancement. I don't know what we would do without you. Move towards your hope. Move towards your sun. If you're so stressed out, you're intuitive, people. You're psychic. You're intuitive. You watch tarot. You have a spiritual collective family. You're tapped in. If you feel like you need to protect yourself, then you do. If someone else feels like they need to protect themselves from you, take their cue. But I think it's you defending yourself and holding back. And I also think that you're like, damn right, justice was served. Justice was served. It's going to be okay. If you feel like you need to protect yourself from someone legally, that might be a sign for that as well. But cut these bonds, okay? There might just be like an idle curiosity between you and someone else. And for the singles, I can see you like starting and stopping and starting and stopping. Just continue to heal. You might not be ready for so much fun yet. There's some enlightenment that you're reaching with the hangman, and you are moving out of the moonlight, right? And into the sunlight. It's going to be better next year. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Do you feel me? I feel you. Okay, Aquarius, that's your bonus reading. I hope that this resonates with you. If it resonates with you, I hope it helps you. You can always book a live one-on-one reading with me. The link to my website to schedule a private reading is in the description below. I have winter rates going probably through the end of January. So, like 20% off of my usual rates. I love reading for you guys. I love my Aquarius. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Aquarius. Take care of yourselves. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll see you next week.